For anyone that says this generation does not play defense, just show them Amen Thompson's highlights. In today's NBA, Amen is what we call a rare breed, an absolute game changer on both ends of the floor. Yesterday against Minnesota, a great example of just that. The second-year player, an absolute game breaker on the defensive end. Amen with a steal there. We know all about the Terror Twins. The next possession, Tari Eason causing havoc. These two are disruptive as can be. This was the craziest moment in yesterday's game. Houston down by 2, 49 seconds to go. There will be moments in these games where Amen Thompson just decides, I am taking this basketball from you. And that's exactly what he did in crunch time last night. He was doing it also while guarding Anthony Edwards in yesterday's game, and he combined for 7 steals and blocks. His hands always so active. On a possession like this, how many guys in the league can make this play? He gets caught up on the screen, but recovers to make an insane block. In fact, how many dudes are you watching just because of their defensive highlights? This dude is an absolute joy to watch on the defensive end, and sometimes we forget he's only in year 2, and he's only gonna keep improving. This to me looks like a future defensive player of the year bar none, and that might be putting it lightly. The way that he causes havoc and the way that he disrupts your offensive timing and rhythm is one of one. There aren't any other players in the league really doing stuff like this. And by the way, he leads the entire NBA in total rebounds off the bench this season, along with Tari Eason, who's in second. We spent all this time talking about his defense, but his offense has gotten better too. He's shooting 42.9% on corner threes this season. And in overtime, when they needed a big shot, the fluidity in his three-point shot really showing in crunch time. The flashes of his offensive potential are showing more and more game by game. Check out this tough finish that he had the other night against Donovan Clingan. These tough finishes in traffic also becoming a common theme for him. The game really looks like it is slowing down for him offensively as well. His touch around the rim getting better. There really isn't a reason why he has to be limited to just a defensive star. And the most important thing is this right here. The best two-man lineup in the NBA is currently Amen Thompson and Alperen Şengün. They're plus 21 net rating. And when you watch them play together this season, you really can see the chemistry blossoming. They seem to be in complete sync, in complete harmony with one another. And most importantly, their skill sets really seem to complement each other so well. Now the question will be moving forward, will Amen Thompson continue to come off the bench for the Rockets? Yesterday we saw a shake-up in their rotations. Jalen Green played 23 minutes, Amen Thompson played 38. From what we've seen from him this season, he definitely looks good enough to be a starter right now. But there's 2 questions you have to ask. First question being, who does he replace in that starting lineup? And the second question being, do you really want to take away from what's been so dominant this season, the Terror Twins coming off the bench together? Regardless of if he starts or if he comes off the bench to finish this season, this dude looks like an absolute superstar in the making, and he's becoming one of my favorite players to watch in the league.